Hey, what's going on, everybody? In this video, I'm going to talk about the way to save NBA Top Shot, and I know everyone has their own opinion on this, and everything that anyone says is just either may work or may not work, and is if it does work, it's definitely easier said than done. And I'm definitely going to preface this video with saying it's easier said than done what I'm about to cover in this video, but it's a very simple tactic that I think NBA Top Shot could do to get more users and bring the energy back up to Top Shot like it was in the very beginning. In my opinion, the only way that's going to happen is if they can retain the users that haven't fallen off yet and also bring in a bunch of new users. So we're going to get into that one in this video. And first off, everyone wants less moments, less supply into Top Shot, but selling packs is the way they make 90 something percent of their revenue. So they have to sell a lot of packs to actually sustain their business. Obviously, they let go, I think it was 20% or 25% of their company. So obviously not enough money's coming in. And so far in Series 4, we've seen way more pack drops and moments enter the platform than anyone had thought, probably. I'm going to get into that at first before I dive into this. So you can see the drops here. So let's just go to some of the drops I know, or like I'm pretty sure we're in November. So elite packs here. Now, I'm not going to go through and calculate every single dollar, but they made over 200,000 on this drop, over 300,000 in this drop, and this one was over 600,000. So just adding those up, we're well over a million for their November drops. It's probably something like 1.2 million in revenue, and that's just 100% profit. And then you also got the platform selling fees, which I don't know how much that totals up, maybe 100 to 200,000 of that 5%. But we did see their last drop that happened last week, this $20 hot pack. You'll notice it does not have the sold out marker here. And honestly, the in their bag didn't sell out either, but that was a queue system where people could get back in the queue and buy multiple packs. So it technically did sell out, but people were able to get back in line and keep buying, and I'm sure they just would have kept doing that over and over, a lot of people. But for the hot packs, you had to reserve them, so less people reserved packs than they had available, and they're hiding, at least from what I can tell, how many packs were available. I scoured this page, didn't find any information about how many were available and how many were claimed and how many are left over. I made a full video on this. You can check it out. It'll be linked down in the description. Also, the end card of this video about why I was not going for this pack. It was just a big loser. I think the low 90% or something of the packs were going to be like $12 for 20 bucks. And you had a small chance at a rare and some rookies. So if we come off of this hot pack and go to another one that's sold out, you'll see that they actually have that information available. 63,000 total right here, you'll see, and they sold out. So I don't know why they're hiding that, but they didn't sell out. So I actually think that's a good thing that they didn't sell out. It shows that they can't just put together any kind of packs with crazy price ranges. This is the wrong pack, but they were $20, and basically the estimated value was like 14 or something probably. The low end was 12. High end obviously was higher with the rares and the rookies. But if you got 15 packs, maybe 2 or 3 were above $20, I would think. So it's kind of good that they didn't sell out. Shows that people on Top Shot aren't just going to buy everything they put out. So maybe it will cause them to put out less supply, hopefully change the roadmap a little bit on what they're projecting to do with some of these moments. So overall, I think that's a good thing. You know, really what it comes down to is who's going to tell their friends, hey, come get into Top Shot. You can buy this $20 pack, which most likely is going to be worth $12. But even then, you're going to have a hard time selling these for $2. Maybe the good cereals after a month will sell for $2. The rest you're going to have to sell for $1. I don't know how they're going to get new users that way. The reason people joined Top Shot back in the day, I'll be honest, was because people said you could print money. If they make these packs guaranteed printing money. Even if it's $1, $2, $3, it's still printing money. And be like, hey, for people who haven't heard of Top Shot, it'll be like, there's this platform where I can literally print money if I am lucky enough to get a pack because they're scarce. And also I can follow basketball, collect basketball NFTs that are like cards, and I could play games with them and make money at the same time while following the NBA. Then sign me up. Also, it could get old collectors back into the game, knowing that it's going to be profitable again. But they do have to make money still to function as a business. And apparently 1.2 million, or whatever we calculated, 1.5 million a month is not enough revenue for them. They need more than that. I mean, if you remember some of the drops last year, like during the winter last year, I'm pretty sure some of these drops, they made like 5 million per drop. Like this drop alone was $19, and there was 248,000 total packs. I don't know what that math is. I guess I'll have to calculate it here real quick for you guys. That is close to $5 million on one of these All-Star Standard Pack drops. And then they had a bunch of other ones. They had this plus the Elite plus the other standards. I mean, they were making an absurd amount of money last year printing these, minting these, whatever you want to call them, compared to what we're seeing now. So I haven't calculated, but it seems like they probably made close to $10 million within about a month span with these drops, which was insane. So you can see how the revenue has dropped off. So with what I'm about to suggest, they will probably have to take a hit on revenue, which, again, I don't know if it's feasible for them to take a massive hit on revenue, but it might be like the only option going forward of how they could actually save Top Shot and bring it back to what it was in the beginning. And the first way to do that is just make packs desirable. Obviously, this last pack, the $20 hot pack, was not desirable. People could easily calculate it's most likely a 90% something chance I'm going to get 6 moments that are worth $2 or $3. And that's not going to pay for the pack. And if I'm getting 15 of them, I could be losing, $70 to $100 plus on these packs pretty easily and pretty likely. I mean, probably the odds are you're going to lose that much money on this drop. And I mean, it showed that people didn't buy all the packs, didn't reserve all the packs. So the first thing is just make packs desirable. But how do you make packs desirable? So first thing to do is just make them guaranteed that they're going to be profitable. And you may say they may lose revenue here, but say they made these $14 instead of $20. $14 was probably the break-even point. I think the estimated value came out to be a little over 14, like $14 and some change. So they would be guaranteed to be profitable, and they might have sold all of them out instead of not selling them out. So revenue could have been the same on this drop in particular. So the same amount of revenue, but it gets people excited because they're at least breaking even on packs with the chance to make money. And probably even the majority of packs would have made people some money on this. So the other way, if these packs are not guaranteed to be profitable or even extremely profitable, then, I mean, they could have also made them extremely profitable. They could have made this a $10 pack, and then no matter what you pull would be worth it, because even if all 6 of your moments are $2, that would be $12. So that could have been another option as well. It would have got people really excited. And honestly, back in the day of Top Shot, that's what got in so many users, is people were hearing, hey, I can buy the Seeing Stars 2 Series 2 pack for, I think it was $19, and I could, any moment I pull in here, any Seeing Stars moment is going to be a floor of $80. So that was an absurd example, but this one, even if there's news, hey, anything you pull, you're going to make at least $2-3 with the possibility you could make 50, 60, even $100+ if you pull that Luka. That could get some people excited. So if they're not able to make these profitable, at least make the moments in here desirable in some way. And I'm not going to give you guys a ton of ways that they can make them desirable. That's kind of up to them to figure out. but just a few I had, at least make these base moments more than the floor. I mean, if we just look here, Shake Milton, $2 for his moment out of 16K. It's really out of 8K because that's the floor for the base that's out of 8,000. That's the same price as 60K moments. I don't know why I'm scrolling here and can't see a 60K moment, but it's the same floor. So if you were able to make at least the base moments that are minted at a third, or I guess it's even less than a third of these 60K moments, more than the floor, it could get people a little excited at least to have these in their collection. The next way is to give these some challenge utility. Honestly, I got kind of screwed. I mean, not in a huge way, but I was buying these moments. Oh, it's not this Kristaps. Oh, it's right here. So $4 for a Kristaps out of 1,000, which is minted less than a lot of rares, and it's $4. Like, you got to make these desirable in some way. So even if you can't make the base out of 8K desirable, you got to make these parallels desirable. I mean, there's no way, like, I'm not going to be completing the entire base set for Torn. It'd just be absurd amount of moments, and the average collector is not going to be able to do that or even want to do that. It's just a lot of time and work, honestly, and money. But you got to make them worth more than $4. So I was buying these. I guess I sold it. I don't know why it is not showing that I own this one. But I bought a Kristaps thinking for these new challenges, we need moments minted less than 2,500. I think we even saw one that was less than 1,000 mint count, that we could use these parallels for the challenges, but it turns out that you can't even do that. So just give them some utility. Right now, there's been no word at all on what the utility of the parallels is. I mean, I guess you can collect a whole set. That's just so much time, money, and effort. There's no really challenge utility for these. There's been no challenges for them, anything like that. The last thing is maybe in these new drops coming up, they would include parallel and these just regular base moments. Maybe give them an additional Top Shot score bonus. So instead of locking this for, I think it would be a 20 Top Shot score, maybe make it 100. Make it 5 times more valuable for people to lock up and add to their Top Shot score that way. I know a lot of people got rugged, which I hate that term. I think it's stupidest term, but it's an NFT term. But people got rugged on collector score because Series 2 gave them a boost to collector score. So I don't know if people would want to see that. They probably just think they're going to get rugged again. But it would give them a little more utility, and it would make them a little more desirable and sought after for Series 4 packs. And maybe just every series, it gets a little more Top Shot score. So maybe this series, it's 5x. Next series, it's 6x or something. It doesn't even have to be that big. Maybe 2x this series. Series 5 is 3x Top Shot score bonus. I don't know. So even rookies like Jaden Ivey that we were looking at aren't that desirable in Series 4 because, I mean, I guess it did go from the mid-20s to now it's 30. I guess people are realizing that these can be used in challenges and could bottleneck, but now with the new tier system of challenge mint count, they don't have as much utility, in my opinion. I mean, this Jaden Ivey could hit in the challenge, but then you could see like last night where you need a Damian Lillard and an Isaiah Joe and a Josh Richardson all minted less than 2,500 as well. So it wouldn't bottleneck rookies even at all. So I think rookies, we're looking at this on Evaluate, they don't have as much value either. Also, we know that like Christian Braun already has his 3-badge rookie already a base, and he doesn't have a 4K rookie yet. So we also know that like Jaden Ivey's going to get one of these, and he's not going to be as scarce in his rookie. And they talked about cutting scarcity, but apparently they're not doing that for rookies. Not sure if Ivey's also going to have another common, like a spotlight, which I would assume we would have a spotlight. They're saying there's 5 per team, which is way too many. It's 150 spotlight moments. But then he's also going to get some rares, probably some challenge rewards. His min count could be getting close to 30 compared to a guy like Cade Cunningham. For his rookie moments, you can count up 9 plus 4 is 13, plus 1, 14, plus another one is 15. So he has like under 16,000 moments. Said they're cutting scarcity, and apparently not for rookies, because projecting Ivy to get 25 to 30,000 total moments as a rookie, and same with all other rookies. So we haven't even made it to the second point. The second point is to make these packs that are now desirable and probably profitable, hopefully profitable. You got to make them scarce now. So back in the day in Top Shot, going back to that Seeing Stars example, which it pains people to look up Seeing Stars because these are selling for hundreds of dollars. That pack drop was guaranteed basically on a $19, or maybe it was $24 or whatever. Guaranteed basically that your Seeing Stars moment was going to be at least $80. So you're going to 3 to 4x your money at least, with the possibility of 6, 7, 8xing your money. Probably at that time for like a Luka, it might have even been a 10 to 12x. I can't remember these prices, and Zion. But they only had like 30,000 packs, and at that time, I think there was like 75,000 people in the queue trying to get these packs because they knew they were going to make money. You could print money, so you don't have to essentially print money in the 3, 4, 10x range. But if you could just print money $2, $3 per pack at a time, I think that would get people back in and interested. Obviously, they just have to figure out how to maintain their revenue numbers while making these packs scarce and desirable. Definitely, like I said in the beginning of the video, easier said than done. But I mean, also in these packs, you could get base moments that were minted at 35K, and you could honestly sell them for 10, 15 bucks as well. And if they hit in challenges, they were selling for like 35, 40. So it was just an insane time. 2x, 3x was probably a very low estimate on the value of that Seeing Stars 2-pack when it dropped. All right, guys, I hope you got something out of this video. If you did, definitely subscribe. Check out more videos on the channel. Let me know if you guys have any ideas on this. If you enjoyed, subscribe. Check out some other videos, and I'll catch you in another one.